2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness O'Connor or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snackbox.
Nikki's News.
Oh, heavy news overnight. Let's start with some sport, shall we?
Yeah.
Kiss to replace Schmidt as Australia head coach in 2026.
The band Kiss. That's an
Les
interesting-
Kiss.
Oh, Les Kiss, that's right.
Will replace Joe Schmidt.
I feel like
Schmidt.
both those names, good for,
Innuendo.
yes.
Yeah.
Have a dating rhyming slang.
Yeah. Well, what's Joe Schmidt?
Well, it's pretty close to,
Oh,
a
yeah.
Schmidt sandwich.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Like holy Schmidt.
And you have a Les Kiss.
Yeah, then you have a Les Kiss, which is like,
Yeah, I got that one.
okay, just checking that.
All right. Okay, well,
But he's a rugby league guy, Les Kiss. He used to play Queensland
State of Origin.
for Queensland. Played for the North
Really?
Sydney
4
Bears.
games, yeah. Played for the Bears.
He was a good footy player. He's a winger
Yeah, fast.
oh, well, there you
back
go.
in the mid-'80s.
Well, he's taking over.
Pretty
Good
cool.
on him.
He's brought some life back into the Reds. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Queenslander, why not?
Is that a euphemism for you? Bring life back for the Reds?
Can be if you want.
Well, excuse. Anyway, that's that story. Okay, controversial cardinal withdraws from conclave. Now, I'm going to make sense of this for you because I had to Google a lot of what the words mean.
Well, at least that movie brings some people to sort of know what conclave is now, I guess.
I haven't seen it.
Neither have I, but it's
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Well,
You saw it,
basically,
I saw it.
Yeah.
Is that the one about the Pope?
Yeah.
so there,
Yeah. No, it's good.
I believe Beccu, he was one of the
Where's he from?
cardinals.
Is this like one of the people in line to become the new Pope?
Yes, but not anymore because Pope Francis, in his will, said that he doesn't want him running. So he's
Really?
Yes.
What, he can do that, can he?
He's ruling from beyond the grave.
Wow.
Yes, he
That's
said
power.
pull him out because in 2023, Beccu, I'm sorry if I'm saying this wrong, he was the first cardinal in history to be convicted by the Vatican's own criminal court, receiving a 5.5-year sentence for embezzlement and abuse of office. What that entails, I do not know,
Wow.
but who'd have
Jeez,
thought
if I
there'd
was in
be
there,
some corruption
Yeah,
at
I
the
know.
top?
If I was in there, that's the first thing I'd be doing.
oh, yeah.
Scamming. Oh, come on.
So anyway, that's that
I
story.
whole
think
Vatican
you'd
thing.
fit right in too.
4X on tap at the Vatican.
Holy water. What?
What the hell?
Holy water.
4X gold, my friend.
Have you seen their crazy hats when they do the ceremony?
That's crazy everything.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Anyway, okay, the mystery swimmer who was taking uninvited dips
Oh,
is a
yes.
local new... Okay, he's
Lutzi was just talking about this off air.
Yeah, I knew it was
he's
coming up.
come clean, so to speak. I mean, I told you yesterday that he was going to get found out because you can see it clear as day
Yeah.
who it is. So his name's
It's very
Matt.
clear. CCTV.
Yes, so Matt, he's not a criminal. There's nothing wrong with him. He
Last
thought-
name?
No
Hasn't given his
reveal.
last name, okay.
But he said that he thought it was a display home. So he thought he was just having a sneaky dip in a display home. And
Aw.
he said he was really, really upset when he found out that it was just a female who was occupying the home
Oh, and he
and
thought he
didn't
was
sleep
scaring-
for days.
Oh,
He
wow.
felt awful.
Yeah.
Absolutely awful. And he thought he was going to go to jail for swimming in someone's pool.
Oh, fair
and he
play.
called the police when it all came out and said, that's me. I'm so sorry. So anyway, Matt's all right. We like Matt.
Okay.
That's that.
Yeah,
story.
Matt, if you want to
I'm
ring us,
fine,
you can
Matt.
ring us, buddy.
Yeah.
We won't reveal your true identity or anything.
Hey,
We'd
we'll
love to
put
have
you
a
in the
chat
cone
with
of silence.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt,
can't do
call us
anything more
up
than
and
that.
explain yourself.
I can understand. I can kind of understand it from his explanation.
Yeah.
Like
I
he thought,
get it.
Yeah, it kind of doesn't make it right, but
Still,
it's like,
it's not,
come on, let's
he,
move
he didn't
on.
think he was scaring anyone or anything
It's
like
like when
that.
you're at a resort complex, and the other pool of the other hotel looks a little bit better.
I used to
So
do
you
that
just-
always. Greenmount Resort at Coolangatta. They had that slip, that water slide and everything. We used to sneak in there and go for a swim.
And we used to have teenagers swim in our pool when I was growing up because our Labrador was useless as tits on a rattlesnake and would just welcome the teenage kids in and they'd come and swim in our pool. Then Mum would get home and they'd go, oh, thanks for the swim, lady.
Just to clarify, rattlesnakes that have tits.
No, because that'd be useless.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snack Box.
He's got flowing long hair, so hot it isn't fair. Carrigan,
In the studio this morning too.
In the flesh, the hair's out.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Paddy. Morning, by the way. We got a picture of you. Look what they've put on their little
Oh,
cheat
here
sheet.
we go.
Yeah,
No, this has to go.
When is this picture from? Have a
Mate.
look at that.
That's like
That's a very young
that's like
Pat
Gregory
Gregory. Have a look at that one.
This is when-
Gregory Terra's prefect stuff. That is, man.
This is when I first came out of school, and I think they tried to position it, like I was the only one that ever knew how to read a book.
Yeah,
So
yeah. What are the three books he's holding?
It's-
Cognitive psychology,
I
psychology, and what's this last one?
Abnormal.
Abnormal psychology.
done nothing to do with psychology ever in anything. to do with
Did you
uni,
ever
but
study psychology?
Never.
Why you got
I
psychology
no idea.
books?
I think it was because I was at uni and I've seen that. I don't know why. Some people put that up every time I come in. I'm like, this has got to go.
Trying to
been the
brand you
media
as the
guy?
smart player.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the only one that's ever written.
Read a book.
And somewhere along the way, Paddy's had to go, look, enough of this pretense. I
Oh
don't know
my
anything about
God.
psychology. I just want to...
At school,
Play
when
footy.
you one of those prefects who would go like, Gary, pick up that over there, buddy. Come on,
socks
be better,
up.
be
Put your
better
socks-
over there, John. Come
Nah.
on.
You ran the emu parade, didn't you, at school?
Nah, I was far from. I was the one getting told to pull my socks up and do all that sort of jazz. So.
You rebel.
Mate, before we talk about the Magic Round and everything looking forward, let's just cast the eye back to last week. That first 40 minutes from you guys against
about
the
that?
Doggies last week, it just was like, it was so, like, as a fan, it was just so enjoyable to watch. It was like this is what can happen, and it was just seemed like it was perfect 40 minutes of footy.
Yeah, it was good. I think that's kind of the standard or what we've tried to achieve so far this year, and we've missed on a couple of occasions. But yeah, to see it all come off was really nice. So especially in the weather, I think we've played like 6 out of 8 games this year have been in the rain. So I'm getting sick of it. But no, it was really nice to put on a performance.
And the rain was heavy too.
Yeah,
and
mate.
Reynolds' kicking game was just like, it was just...
Yeah, Renault was on
perfect.
pinpoint.
Yeah,
so,
pinpoint.
Yeah, no, he was really good. And then obviously we had some changes. Cobbo was out the back,
Yeah.
the big fella. So no, it was
He went
it was
well.
nice. Yeah, he was good. He'll only get better there too. So
And he's going to be there for a little bit because Reece is out injured.
yeah,
and then-
Reece 6 to 8 weeks.
All right, let's talk about Magic Round. It all kicks off. Good luck to the women tonight too, by the way. The Origin
of course.
kicks off. And then on Sunday, up against Penrith. Like, you know, I know they're bottom of the table. No one predicted that, but they're still a huge benchmark for everyone.
Yeah, they've won the last 4 comps. So when we
That's one of the benchmarks.
when we play them, it's always it's always exciting. So I hope the field holds up. To be honest, I know they've reflipped it.
Yeah, what have they redone?
I think they
at least
returfed
half of it or something.
Yeah,
right?
because after our game, we played us and then the Reds, and then I think the Raw. were on
Yeah,
Saturday
it
too,
was.
and,
Yeah.
plus another 8 games this weekend.
They're
so-
pretty good there. Like those guys
they're
are excellent.
Yeah.
So
But it
hopefully-
is about to get a bit wet.
Yeah, I looked at the forecast. It said it was sunny today, and then
it's going
starts
off.
Showers, I think, was the thing for the next couple of days. But
It's not like the usual drenchings that we're going to get.
no,
so.
that was torrential the other day. But I think if you've ever you've played a few times and they've relayed like almost days before. I think.
Yeah, a couple of times.
It takes pretty quickly, I think, doesn't it? Or is it?
It tends to. I think previously they'd been like running a bit of artificial. We'd have to get some
Oh yeah, they put
scientists, but they put the artificial through it.
plugs in.
And I think it's for the soccer.
It's like Suncorp Stadium goes to
Yeah.
Turkey for it.
Something like that. But it's for the bounce of the ball. Apparently the soccer
really?
mix it so that they can bounce. Yeah.
Oh, really?
With the Women's World Cup a couple of years ago, that's what they ran through it so that the soccer boys.
I've just
could-
worked out that football fields and grass is the gateway to retirement and men becoming fastidious about their lawns. Because I feel like you guys know a
There'd definitely
shitload
be-
about grass right now.
There's definitely a correlation between sport and men having yards.
Yeah.
that, like a
Like a
you
golf
see guys
green.
will put a cricket
Yeah.
pitch or a golf
Yeah.
green and stuff like that.
Or mow it in
Or
those
do
two
the-
different
do the
colours like you get in the
mowing.
outfield
Do
at
the
the
mowing
MCG. Yeah, I love that, Stu. You might be right there, Nicky.
I think I am.
Magic Round.
Yeah, Ricky's back. Is he?
Yeah, Geordie Ricky's back
Oh,
this
yeah?
weekend.
Yeah,
so
he is. Yeah,
had
that's
a,
a big
had a
one.
little
That'll-
holiday, but he's
is that a
back.
reshuffle? Does that impact you at all? or-
No, not me. I'm locked down in the middle of the moment. But yeah, Geordie will be back on the edge. So
With
yeah,
Willison
a few little
too.
changes. Yeah, big Zave.
Big
He had
unit out
had
there,
a
isn't
blinder
he?
last week. So Yeah, he likes it out there running that little halfbacks, I think. So.
And who gets the home sheds? Whose home game is it?
No, we're always away, I think. So
you're in the other sheds at Suncorp this
yeah, we'll be in the away sheds again because Manly always had this home game. So
yeah, that's right.
We've always been the away team, but I think Penrith get this one as well. So,
Doesn't matter, does it?
Well, good luck, mate. Don't forget that it's the Women's Origin on tonight. So go Queensland, looking to defend the title, and then the Bronx Panthers as part of a huge weekend of footy here in Brizzy. That's at 4:05 this Sunday at Suncorp.
Do you want to give tickets away quickly?
Yeah, go for it. Do it.
Paddy said we can give away some tickets. So we'll give you right now 4 tickets to Women's State of Origin tonight at Suncorp Stadium.
Nice.
A big thanks to Shell V-Power Fuel in Queensland for that as well. And rip in, my good friend. And Monday's a public holiday. Did you have to train or can we have a beer?
we don't get public holidays. So.
So we can't have a beer.
Nah. Oh, Sunday, all right.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snack Box.
Now, we can all end up somewhere that we didn't think we were going to end up, and you're a bit confused as to why you're there. You're not sure quite what it is.
In life or just in a smaller sense?
Well, we all have those moments. Well, we don't all have them. I've had one once where I was doing, it's 2019, I was doing my Bad Barbie stand-up show in Sydney on Elmore Street, Saturday night.
Controversial show from memory.
It was quite controversial. And anyway, that night I was wearing like a red bodysuit and red leather pants. And then I finished my show and I had quite a few drinks. It was a really good show. So, you go to the bar afterwards. You celebrate with your fans.
Yep.
And then I got a text from a friend who said, hey, I'm working in Sydney. I'm at, I think it was Sofitel Wentworth. There's a big party happening here right now. I'm just going to send you a car. It'll come and get you and bring you and just come in, say your name and join us. So I didn't know what it was. And I've got in the car and I've arrived and then I'm looking around at everyone going, oh, everyone's wearing blue. What the hell? Anyway, I went in, sea of blue, still didn't know why I was there. And then ScoMo walks up on stage to do his acceptance speech.
You're at the
I was at ScoMo's Liberal Party.
Which is blue.
And I was just this red dot.
Oh, you're dressed fully in red.
Fully in red.
I'm trying to think of what film clip it was. Was it Britney Spears or that sort of situation?
Yeah, I was dressed like that.
Yeah, what was that song? That was like, you remember she was like...
Oops, I Did It Again. Was that
one of those ones, yeah.
Yeah, so anyway,
Stand out like the
I said
proverbial.
congrats to him and he was looking at me quite funny because I really did look like I was not batting for the other... Yeah, batting for the other team.
Batting for the other team.
Yeah.
The other team.
But another woman's made a mistake, not a political one, but she's... This poor mum, she's got a really sore neck. And, when you're in pain and you can't get in with your regular masseuse, you just go searching. So she went to the shop across the road, said massage, and she went in and she ended up with a massage that she didn't quite expect. Anyway, this is the audio.
The fact that there was one of the women was asleep on a couch in the window, I just thought, tired. And then it was the FBOS machine not working and I had to pay through PayID and then she had to call someone to make sure my money went through. Then when it was halfway through, a guy walked in and he was like, oh no, I'm going to wait for that other person. And I was like, yeah, whatever. She's actually giving me a great massage, fair smack. But then she didn't change the towel or the face thing or anything when I left. She was just like, out, next. They were probably so confused as to why I was there. Saying, I've got a sore neck.
So she's in a...
she's gone into a brothel for a massage.
Yeah.
I reckon that happens a lot because you read the feed and a lot of people have made...
If it was a guy saying this as his...
Yes.
Like, if this was a...
We would go, whatever, buddy.
If that was a bloke saying the exact same thing,
I had some
they
troubles.
said no cash, pay ID.
Yeah. I went in with some troubles with my ITB and after a triathlon, and all of a sudden, she started to take my underpants off.
I saw her asleep in the window. I thought, hard day, pressure.
Maybe she did the triathlon as well.
Yeah, maybe she's a nurse. Anyway, 13, 24,
I think
10.
I passed her on the bike leg.
13, 24, 10. I want to know if this has happened to other people.
What,
the
if
comment...
you accidentally found yourself in the knock shop?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. If you go up for a massage, because they're everywhere. It's in those strip shops.
I mean, I think a sign is always the actual sign outside, which
flashes.
is one of those neon open signs.
Yes.
For me, that's some sort of like,
Well, I didn't know that.
avoid that one. You know what I'm saying?
I think we women, we don't know.
Yeah. Well, you could help some people here.
No, I'm looking at Leash. She's shaking her head. She would have had no idea because this woman had no idea.
I'm terrified that I'm going to accidentally walk into one day.
You know what?
Any Thai massage place, I'm like, ooh.
I once, years ago, got my girlfriend as a present and sort of what I thought was an upmarket massage for her birthday.
Yeah.
And
Same thing?
She came out and said to me, do they usually rub your titties and stuff? I was like, no!
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snack Box.
Woman who accidentally went to the wrong place for a massage for her neck. They attempted a happy ending on her. And that happy ending was that she got to leave before that happened. And then Lutzi, you're all giving me a hard time. And then Lutzi says, oh, hang on, no, that happened to my girlfriend. It's very easily done. And women, we don't know the warning signs. We don't know about the flashing neon light. We don't know.
Yeah, there's signs usually that,
The woman sleeping in the window on the couch.
That's a big sign.
That probably.
That's a fully blown brothel.
But, she could be a shift worker and you say, oh, the poor thing.
She's in a window.
Because sunlight, because she's in and out of... Anyway, we got people to call and we're going to have to go into the cone of silence. We
really?
have an anonymous caller.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Okay, can we put the cone on? Lutzi, it's your mum. No, only kidding. Okay, we have someone from Redcliffe. This has happened to you?
Why is it so hot in here?
Yes, it has. Look, Nikki, you can just ask Lutzi. He'll know where all these places are.
Oh, shots fired.
Little low for the
Redcliffe is alive and well.
Yeah, we're saying your name when we get out of here too, by the way.
Look, yeah, I love a Thai massage. Like, I've been to Thailand and it's so amazing. But at least over there they have, on the door, free Wi-Fi, no sex. But here you don't know, right? So I went to this place and there's all of a sudden a lot of Thai massage places have popped up around Redcliffe. And I thought, sore neck, I'm just going to go, because they do a really good job. And then I go in and the same thing, all of a sudden I'm thinking, is this going to be a happy ending place? I was a little bit unsure. So, yes, all I could hear was men coming in and saying, oh, no, I'll come back when she's on and all this type of stuff. And I thought, yeah. But the sad thing was, and this was really sad at the end, the lady actually begged me to come back.
Oh, that is sad. Because that meant that she was, getting paid to just massage a lady.
Just to do a massage, yes.
Oh.
She was getting paid to do what she probably wanted to do.
You might have inspired her to go and do a masseuse course, to go and be a remedial masseuse.
Look, she was really good. She gave me a great massage. So I was happy in the end, but I just don't think I'd feel comfortable to go back.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, a happy ending. Look, happy ending.
That is a happy ending. Happy endings come in all different shapes and sizes, and that's definitely a happy ending there.
But you didn't buy a voucher for your husband, though.
No.
No, I got rid of him, so that's a good thing. That's the happy ending.
We don't want to know how you got rid of him.
Imagine if you were lying in there and you heard your husband's voice.
Wonder if that's happened.
I'll come back when Cheryl's on.
Is Cheryl on today? No, but I am, honey. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, well, thanks for that.
That was good.
I think we can get out of the cone now.
Yeah, go on.
Ash Lutzi and Nikki Osborne.
It's a lot in there, isn't it?
Lockie,
I'm good.
clean it out, please. Thank you.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snack Box.
I saw something very, very strange pop up on my feed last night because Alicia sent it to me. Apparently, every year they have European Seagull Screeching Championships.
Yeah,
Where?
okay.
This is a thing. Hang on.
I don't think I've heard of this.
It is. I'm trying to read. How do you read the text on Reels?
Yeah, I feel like you're giving away the noise thing.
Oh, yeah. I'm managing tech and it's not going well for me. Yeah. I'm hoping Dylan's going to send us the audio. But
has he not done so yet?
Yeah, no, he's on it. I only just sent it to him. So he's under pressure. He's on the fly today. Pardon the pun.
So
The seagulls fly.
so where is
Not
it?
very good. Yeah, well, where was it? Is it Australia or is it?
Because I've some memory of an Australian one, but it wasn't a seagull. It was like a kookaburra or something like that. It does exist, but like I've never heard the seagull one.
Can you do a seagull?
This sounds like something that no, I'm not, and I shan't be doing it right now under pressure like this.
Mitch, can you do a seagull?
No.
He does a Wookiee.
That was very poor. That was poor.
No, do a better one.
No, I can't do it. It's like it
It's
needs
either there or
it's
not.
like recharging the battery.
Yeah, it's like
you know?
John Lang. Sometimes I just can't do it.
Yes. or your Donny Talbot. Your Wayne Goss.
I think I can.
always
I can do an Australian seagull because you know the seagulls here and the seagulls over in the UK are different.
No.
You don't.
No one knows that.
Yeah, they're different.
What do you mean?
They
they're
make different noises.
Nick's nodding like, obviously they
like
are.
our seagulls are more guttural. They're like a. Whereas
Yeah. Now do one from another place.
I hope Dylan's audio never comes through.
that sounds like
What? That's an English seagull.
kind of. They've got a weird noise. They're like incessant.
Why is Nick nodding his head as if he's an official?
No, I was over there last year, and they are massive, they're seagulls. These monstrous birds. And yeah, they make this tiny noise for this giant
It's
seagull.
pathetic noise, and it's a bit depressing because I affiliate it with bad weather. Like whenever I hear them, I'm like, ooh.
The English seagull.
Yeah, I think of like windswept coastlines and scurvy and stuff.
It was in Belgium, this actual competition.
Oh, is that where it was?
But a 16-year-old English,
British boy.
a 10-year-old British boy.
10-year-old British boy was held in Belgium, yes.
And there was some chick dressed as a seagull that came second.
Well, we've got the audio. We've got the audio
A
now.
Danish woman.
Dylan has delivered. Okay, this is what the Northern Hemisphere seagulls sound like.
Is that... So that's in the competition?
Yeah, they're people.
That's people doing that.
Right. Is that the winner?
I don't know. I think no one wins listening to this break.
And who goes to that? Who's like, come on, grab the kids, we'll get in the car and head down and listen to that.
Yeah,
for
they are
2
kids
hours.
with a special set of skills.
Skill.
Liam Neeson.
Singular.
No, I saw another story. There was a kid with autism at a school, and it was coming up to the talent contest, and he is a bird watcher, and he can do all of the bird calls, like to perfection.
Is Dylan now getting that?
Yeah,
Live?
Dylan, go and pull that one up. And I saw the footage, and his mum didn't want him to do it because she didn't want him to be the laughing stock of the school and things like that. But he did it. He won. He was incredible. And now he'll probably end up on Britain's Got Talent. Anyway, let's see, just saying that one of your skills one day will come into good use.
Is that the point?
That's the point. There's always hope
Yes,
for you,
yes.
Lutsy. You'll find it.
I think I'm done.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snack Box.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, Reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness O'Connor or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.